Yo, guys, welcome back. Wow, I can't believe it's already March. Wow, the snow is melting already. How is it March already? This year is flying by. Holy crap. Literally, it's March. The snow is melting. It's pretty warm out, but yeah, it's still gonna get cold. It's only March. I'm sure, sooner or later, we're gonna have, minus 30-degree weather. Very common for March. I still have my Christmas lights up. I'm not even gonna take them down because it looks nice. I don't want to take them down. They're not even really meant for Christmas. I honestly think if you have lights in your room, it doesn't necessarily have to mean it's Christmas. They just look appealing, so I like to hang them up in my room. But yeah, so and tomorrow's gonna suck. Same with Thursday. I have my exams coming up. I have to wake up really early at 6 a.m. and take my exams, which that's gonna suck. All day I have exams tomorrow until 3 p.m. and then Thursday I have an exam coming up. I'm back to in-person classes, so yeah, it's gonna suck. But at least weekends will fly. But yeah. So anyways, guys, in this topic I'm gonna talk about, as most of you probably know by now, the conflict, the war that's been happening in Ukraine. And yeah, so basically, I'm gonna share what's been happening. And yeah, so last week, Putin basically sent troops to Ukraine. A war has started. So basically, the troops went to the city of Kharkov in eastern Ukraine. They started launching rockets and stuff like that, which is absolutely terrifying. And then eventually the troops went to Kyiv, to the capital city of Ukraine. Those jets flew by. They launched missiles on apartment buildings in Kyiv. Innocent people have died, and it absolutely terrifies me. And it's really shocking, sad. A lot of Ukrainian citizens, they have to live in literally in the metro right now, they have to sleep there and stuff to avoid the explosions. So they're in the Kyiv metro, and I heard that over 100,000 Ukrainian refugees have left. They went to Poland. Some went to Moldova. A few people have also went to, Canada even, and other parts of Europe. So yeah, shocking what's been happening. Honestly, it's just heartbreaking. All those innocent people dying and stuff. I feel horrible for the people of Ukraine. I really hope nobody gets hurt. I hope everyone, stays strong, gets through this, what's been happening. In general, I heard that Russian products are not being sold anymore. A lot of times they're banning Russian products. They're not selling Russian vodka. I believe Russian Standard is no longer being sold, or other Russian food. And places are running out of business now. And yeah, so it's pretty crazy what's been happening. And also, I heard that even lots of Russian troops are also being killed, because the thing is, in Russia, if you're 18 or older, you're forced to join the military, so you're going to be drafted in the military. Unless you're a university student, then you don't have to join the army. But if you're not in university, they force you to join the army. So now basically, innocent people that don't even want to join the army, they're forced to join the army, and now they're getting killed. So I feel horrible for both Russians and Ukrainians. I feel horrible for Ukrainians for dying, for places getting blown up. And I also feel bad for Russian troops that didn't even want to join the army, because obviously not everyone wanted to. It's mandatory. And there's really young people that are 18, 19, younger than me, and they have to fight and they're getting killed and stuff like that. So it's horrible. I feel bad for both sides, honestly. Um, and of course, almost everyone that lives in Russia, they do not want war. Nobody wants war. There's even Russian protesters in Moscow that got arrested because they're, protesting for Ukraine. So yeah, it's horrible what's happening. And yeah, like there's just a war happening. I think it's really stupid and ridiculous why there's even a war in the 21st century. And yeah, so it's shocking what's happening. Yeah, so basically, I do hope this war ends really soon. I do not want anyone to die. I do not want Ukrainians to die. I do not want Russians to die. I just want peace because Russia and Ukraine, they're brothers. Like, they're next to each other. They're both Slavic countries. And I think there should never be any conflict between them. They're both amazing countries. There's no need for war. There's no need for conflict. And yeah, so I do feel just horrible for the people of Ukraine that are dying, all the stuff they have to go through. And I even feel bad for the Russian troops that, didn't even want to fight in the war, but they're forced to. But yeah, so I think there should not be any conflict between Russia or Ukraine. They should both get along well. They're both brotherly nations. There's no need for any war. There's no need for conflict. Um, but yeah, so Putin is just absolutely crazy. He's a horrible person because he's the one who started the war. Because Putin, he chose to invade Ukraine. He's the one that caused the war. Innocent people are dying because of him. Ukrainians are dying. Even Russians that live in Russia, they're dying because of Putin. So yeah, like Putin's a horrible person. I hope he gets arrested. I mean, technically, it's impossible for him to get arrested because he's a dictator. So basically, he's above the law. No one has any authority to arrest him. But I still hope eventually, sooner or later, something happens to him. But yeah, he's a horrible person for starting that shit that's happening. But yeah, like fuck Putin, honestly. Fuck dictatorships and stuff like that. And also, like, it's stupid how there's a war. Like, fuck the war. There should not be any war in the 21st century. I think that's extremely ridiculous and stupid. But yeah, guys, so that's really all I had to say, but I feel horrible for Ukraine. All the best to the people living there. And all the best to, like, Russia, too, because I do not want any conflict for for Russia or Ukraine. So I think they're both amazing countries. There should not be any conflict going on. And yeah, so that's really all I had to say. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully all the best will happen for Ukraine, and hopefully, no conflict between Russia or Ukraine. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Until next time. And yeah, bye.